I watched this show on Netflix called Sisters. Um, it's I think it's an Australian show, Canadian show. I don't know. It's not a British show. Um, they it's about this doctor. He's a fertility doctor, and he implants his own sperm into women instead of the donors that they chose. And he ended up like this was over a string of like 30 years, I think. And he has like maybe like 100 some kids, and it's like whoa. But he has like one daughter himself already, like one child to himself, and I think her name was Janie. I don't know. I watched the whole series, like I don't know. And yeah, and I don't like it. The show's stupid. It has like the same type of women tropes. Like it revolves around three women, and um, one they're all like sisters through sperm. I don't know why they chose these three specifically, but it has the same type of women stereotype. Like the curly hair one is a bumbling one, awkward one, dresses eccentrically. There's a businesswoman that doesn't necessarily wear women attire for business, and she has like short hair, short bob, brunette hair, and she's super serious. And oh, also she's a lesbian. And then you have the blonde with long hair, kind of ditzy, happy-go-lucky type. Like she has like a high squeaky voice too. It's like, and this carries out throughout the whole 7 episodes. First off, the first episode is like a movie. The first episode is like an hour and 50 minutes. What the hell? Like just have an 8 episode season. What the fuck? But it's okay. Like some parts were funny, some parts weren't. Most of it did not make sense. The show made me angry, especially toward the end. The show made me angry. Um, there's a cliffhanger, kind of cliffhanger, but it made me angry too. Like I didn't realize the show was going off. It did not feel like it was the season finale, but it was. I think it's cool if like you just want to watch something and not necessarily like care about what you're watching, not necessarily think about what you're watching. But for me personally, I need that time back. I need the time back. Like it was like the premise is interesting, but then they did the whole try to get everybody together, and then they did the whole she fuck dude that could be her brother. There's a huge reveal at the end. I can't say because that's just a huge plot point of the movie. Um, but like it's just there was one part where like the business one is having an affair on her husband. They've been married since forever. And she has an affair with a woman. And then the thing is with that, they tried to explain why she would prefer, like they made it seem like she would prefer women instead of like, this is just who she is. Like they made it seem like it was the mom's fault why she was so against sex with her husband and wanted to have sex with women. They made it seem like it was the mom's fault. Like it's crazy. But like, and then of course they had the affair, supposedly 3 times. The they all worked together. So like the chick, she had to quit. It was like, oh, I'm protecting myself. Like you're never gonna tell him. You're never gonna tell your husband. You're never even gonna be honest with yourself. And so what does she do? The very next day, she tells her husband like, yo, I had sex with Amanda, and then she goes back, she goes and tells her, like, I told him, you said I wouldn't tell him. I told him, now we could be in over, blah, blah. And she like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You have no idea. You can't say relationship type stuff and then she does it and then you're like, push her away. Like you are already quitting, but at this point somehow she came back. But they never said that she came back. They just said like a few minutes ago that Tim came out was like, yo, like she's so important to this case. I can't believe she's still leaving. Like the movie, the show, the show just didn't make sense. It's like it forgot what it did. It was like crazy. It's like watching Dragon Ball Z. It's like watching Dragon Ball Super, and they remembering stuff from Z. Like it's just crazy. But yeah, um, Sisters, Netflix. I can see how it could confuse it. It's sisters and it has like the gender thing for the I and the sisters. Um, but yeah, I think it's worth checking out. Maybe if you have like 9 hours to kill, you want to watch something new, you watched everything you needed to on Netflix. I say check it out. The premise is very interesting. It just gets so stupid when you like watch the episodes. But yeah, I say check it out. I don't know. I still want my time back.